Well, hello. Hey, fam. Let me get this set up. All right. I'm here today in the rough. No makeup. I'm just here as my natural raw self. I'm going to make some bread pudding. So I made some challah bread the other day. I'm going to give y'all a couple seconds to come in here. Maybe let me give y'all, hey, I see somebody showing up. Say hello, let me know who's here so I can know I'm not talking to myself. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get started, okay? I am in the rough today. This is not one of those perfectly curated videos. This is real. I don't got no makeup on. I don't even have earrings on. I got on a t-shirt and a jacket or sweater, and we're just gonna go for it, okay? So we're gonna make some bread pudding here. Can y'all turn the TV down over there? My kids are watching a movie. Ugh, who's that? Hey fam, thank y'all for saying hello. So last week I made some challah bread, right? And this is challah bread. I'm gonna let y'all see, right? I made a loaf of challah bread, like this, okay? And it came out okay, but I wasn't 100% crazy about how it came out. So what I did was I decided to just let it sit and just firm up a little bit or get a little stale, truth be told, and make a bread pudding out of it. Make sense? Because that's all you do with bread pudding is you take challah bread or brioche or whatever you're using, and when you put it in the oven, you put it in the oven to toast it so that you can make bread pudding get a little firm. But this is naturally firm, so I let it basically sit out for a while and see boom, 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 boom. Somebody said they enjoyed my recipes from Kentucky. Thank you, Shauna. Y'all make a girl feel loved. So what I did was I took this challah bread, and it didn't come out bad. I actually liked it, but I don't know. It was my first attempt at challah bread. And challah's a little different. My first attempt at brioche went pretty good. My first attempt at challah wasn't bad. It was really pretty. You see how pretty and the golden brown I got on the top? It's really nice looking. I love that part. I just wasn't 100% crazy about everything about it. I think I might have baked it too long. I'm not sure. But, you live and learn. So I decided, like I said, to just let it sit out a little bit. Covered up, though, so it wouldn't get bad. And I'm going to make a bread pudding. And I'm starting this from scratch. Usually, we try to curate all these videos and make them all nice and pretty and perfect. But honestly, y'all, we've all got nothing but time on our hands right now. Oh, there was a comment. I missed it. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll see if I can get my daughter to come over here and read me comments while we're here. She hears me talking to her, and she's saying no. Because, my daughter's camera shy. My little boy's not, but he took this as an opportunity to go to the basement and play on his PS4. So first thing on bread pudding, guys, you want to cut it into chunks about like this. You see that? That's really important in bread pudding, okay? I had a couple friends who made a recipe that I gave them on bread pudding, and they said that it was too, why should I say a couple friend? I had one friend. She said that it came out really soft. Well, the problem was she bought sliced bread. And when she brought the sliced bread, it's sliced almost probably like this part or thinner, and it was fresh. So it was super soft, and the pieces weren't big enough. So this is the first thing I want you to see. Okay, make sure you use these chunks that are big enough, because the way you end up baking this, it's going to be just fine. And you're going to basically get to cut into it, okay? So I went ahead and sliced these in pieces like that, and then now I'm going back here and doing it this way. And again, don't worry if the pieces are big. I mean, you don't want to make them humongous, but really, it's okay. So, almost done here. Putting this in my pan. I'm surprised this bread actually has held up pretty well for a week. It's not gotten bad at all, but if you buy a fresh loaf of bread, just stick it in the oven on about 250 or 300 for about 10 or 15 minutes. Y'all share this video, because there's no way on YouTube for me to tell people I'm live. It's not like on Facebook when I can just, share it and send it out or something. I need y'all to do that for me. So can y'all hit the share button? I might have too much bread here. Okay. This is going to be a two-step process or so, y'all. I didn't even get everything out ahead of time. Usually I get everything out ahead of time and all that. Nope. Today is the raw, rough, real Lori. The raw, rough, and real. Okay. There we go. So this is one loaf of challah. And again, challah and brioche are good. Sometimes I like to use French bread, actually, when I make bread pudding. Sometimes I like French bread, guys, because French bread is firmer on its own. And that's really good if I'm making like a chocolate bread pudding or something, because chocolate bread puddings are really, I need the bread to be very sturdy. You know, to hold all that flavor, and the chocolate is kind of heavy. So, all right, so here is our pan of bread. And again, this bread is naturally just kind of staled out. I baked it last week. I didn't dislike it. I just wasn't 100% crazy about how it turned out. So what I did was just covered it with some foil so it wouldn't go bad and just let it naturally dry out. Okay, now I've got some Granny Smith apples here. Granny. Okay, we're gonna peel these apples. I'm gonna get about 4 of them. I may have to actually get another, Madison, can you go get me another one of those aluminum trays, baby? I just asked my daughter to give me another tray because since I'm gonna mix these apples in this, it may not, you know, be like that. Okay, so I've got my bowl. Let me get my peeler. I can't find the one I like the most, so I'll use this one. I can't find my favorite peeler. Oh, that's a cup. Okay. How y'all doing today? Okay, peeler. I'm just gonna peel these apples. Now, when you're peeling apples, what you probably know, let me point this down, as I do, is that apples will turn, you know, start to turn colors on you. So what I do is you put a little bit of lemon juice in there with them, and that'll keep them from turning on you, okay? Now, also in full disclosure, you guys, this is a brand new recipe. I've never done this before. Ooh. So, ow. I've never made this before. So I'm learning as I go. This is why I don't like this peeler. I like the other. Where did they put my other peeler? I have another one, but my kids are always putting stuff in. Well, that's not true. My son, my oldest one, this is my husband's favorite dish. I can't wait to try it. Oh, the funnel cakes, you liked them? Where did those kids put? My son does this, my oldest son. I love him. He is totally my baby. But he just puts stuff in all kind of random places. It don't never make sense. I got specific places for everything to go in the kitchen. And he'll put something away. I think he's trying to subtly get me to stop him, asking him to do the dishes. That ain't gonna go like he think though. Because I'm not gonna stop. But no, he's a good boy. He wouldn't do that. Would he? I don't know. So my daughter's going to get me another pan because I think this pan is not going to be big enough to hold it with the apples and the bread in it. So rinse that out for me, sweetie. My daughter's so precious. I hope she comes on camera, y'all. No. You might not see her. She's saying no. You're cute. You look fine.
They don't match.
No, they won't see all of it. And it does. It's blue, white, and red.
I'm wearing pajama pants.
Well, don't show your pajama pants. And next time, put on regular clothes like I told you.
It's Saturday.
So what I'm going to do with this, peel these apples. I'm just going to, and then we're going to cut them up. We're going to actually let them bake in the oven with the bread pudding. I'm not going to cook them ahead of time. You know what I mean? It's like when you make a apple cobbler, you don't cook them ahead of time either. You let them cook fully in the oven. And with the cobbler, I'm going to do the same concept here. That way they won't get too soggy or anything like that. So, well, I'm glad to hear that you guys are enjoying the recipes. I'm going to have my daughter grab my computer for me. I'm live on my phone. I'll have her grab my computer in a second. And then I can read your comments as we go along. Thank you, baby girl.
Where?
Can you go get my computer?
There's no space to put it.
I'm going to put it over here.
Okay.
She tell me, where you going to put it, Mom? She's 12. She's my one girl. I have 2 boys and a girl. My oldest son is 25. My daughter is 12. And then my little boy is 7. Almost 8. He'll be 8 this summer. So here we go. We're going to peel these. Now, when I'm doing a full apple cobbler, I usually do about 7 or 8 of these. I'm going to see. I'm not sure how many I'm going to do in total today, to be honest with you guys. This is going to be good, though. I'm excited. I've been wanting to do this. And I started... Oops. We can move that bowl over, baby. Let's set it right there. She's such a sweet girl. I just love her. Share the video, guys. We got to let people know I'm here. Because I be putting out videos and stuff, but I just... Anyway, whatever, y'all. I'm just gonna be me. I can't be nobody but me. I'm the best me there is, and you're the best you there is. How y'all handling this quarantine stuff? Go to my YouTube on the computer, babe. Have y'all made anything of interest to you that you want to share with your friends and family? Here we go. See here, just peeling these apples. All right. Now, you know you can use any kind of apple really you want to. I like Granny Smith apples because I like the slight tartness that comes with the Granny Smith apple. It plays well with the sugar. So I like to make my desserts really sweet because it's a dessert, and why should I play around, act like it ain't a dessert when it is a dessert? Hello, thank you very much, that's true. But I found that, you get in there?
Oh, you're in the studio.
No, oh yeah, don't go in the studio. Go to, on the right, click where it says my channel. My channel, you see it?
I'm just clicking YouTube.
You just clicking YouTube? I have the best daughter in the world. So I've got 4 of these peeled so far. I'm gonna do, I think, 1 more. And see. So what I was saying about the apples was, I think the Granny Smith apple, it's a firm apple for one thing, which means it's good for baking. It doesn't get mushy easily. And secondly, the tartness of it, I like the way the tartness plays with the sweet flavors when I'm cooking. So for me, it's a win-win. Okay, let me see if she got it. Do you have the live up, sweetie, where I can see the Oh, my daughter's the best. She got it set up for me. I wish you guys could see her. Okay, here we go. Come on, bring it over here for me so I can see it. Okay. So now I can read your comments next to me. And my beautiful daughter is still not going to come on camera so you can see her. But one day she will. So there's some videos she's on, but she's shy. She's not like her mama in that sense. She got a mouth like her mama. Pray for her. But she's not shy. But she's never had girls. Okay. All right. Here we go. So I peeled 5 of these apples. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut them into, really? Then when she gets near the camera, she's going to do some randomness. You were very close to the camera.
Nobody can see me, and I know it.
Okay. So we're going to peel these. I'm going to get some lemon juice, y'all. Hold on. What's that? Oh, Shauna, you're making my day. I'm so glad you've enjoyed my videos. Shauna made the nachos. There's a lot you can do with stuff that you have already in your house. Alicia, what am I making? I am making apple cinnamon bread pudding. Hey, Mona. Okay, so here we go. So what I did, you see, guys, was I took these Granny Smith apples. I took the Granny Smith apples. I peeled them. I put a little lemon juice in there because, like I told you, lemon juice is what will help your apples not turn on you, okay? And then I'm just going to get some of these impurities off, you know, like this a little bit, okay? And we're just going to cut these up. Now, we're not going to be all precise, okay? We just want to cut them into relatively even pieces and sizes. For those of you who are just joining us, let me see. She says, I have a cake that no one is eating. I wonder if I can make bread pudding out of it. You could. You know what else you could do with the cake nobody is eating? Turn it into a, what's the thing I make? A trifle. That's it, a trifle. So you cut the cake pieces up into squares, kind of like these, right? And then you just make a, make some whipped cream. And you can do some jam with it, or just do icing or something like that, and then layer it and put some fresh fruit in there and stuff like that, and it'll soak up all the flavor. And then they might try that. They might eat that. That's what I do all the time. Oh, thank you, Mona, for my T-shirt. I'm just around the house, y'all, trying to do the best I can to not go stir crazy. But you know, I'm an introvert, so this is really not bothering me that much. I mean, I like to be on camera with y'all, but I don't have to go outside. You know, these people who just got to go out. I'm not one of them. Okay, see, just cutting this up. Ah, oh, wow. Wow, that was intense. Hold on, Maddie, come entertain the people. Hold on, y'all. Whoa. Oh, wow. Give me a Band-Aid.
Bye.
And a knife. Oh, man.
Where's the Band-Aid?
In there. Oh, wow. Y'all. That was a serious cut. Lemon pepper wings and the sauce. Oh, thank you, Alicia. Those lemon pepper. You know what my husband said to me today, y'all? He said, babe, can you make some more lemon pepper wings? And I was like, oh, okay. So I got my oldest son to bring some home. Yeah, I think I'm okay. You know what? I wasn't paying attention as I was cutting. I was too busy talking. I mean, it's not that bad. I'll show you. See, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm just like trying to put some pressure on it real quick. I'm gonna get a Band-Aid and I'll put a Band-Aid on it. I'm gonna put a glove on it, and we're gonna get back to cooking. And I'll trade out this knife.
I'm looking.
You don't see it, babe?
Nope.
They're in that we just had our bathrooms redone, so everything is moved around. It's not in that box?
Nope.
Okay, bring me a glove. I know what to do. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. The struggle is real when you're in the kitchen. Give me one of my gloves from down there.
The cutting board?
No, that one, those, and a cutting glove. That one, yes, and then one. Is there one in there?
What?
Is there one in there?
Nope.
Then get the other plastic one. Thanks. It doesn't hurt that bad. It was more that I didn't realize what I did. Ooh, y'all.
Not so fair.
That one, that's fine. I'll take that one. Y'all. Hey, Alicia, since you like those lemon pepper wings, did you try the garlic parm wings? Let me see this one.
What finger? My hand.
This one's on. I'm going to put this in this one. See, I'm going to put this on and this on, and pay attention to what I'm doing. Hold on. Talk to him, daughter.
Hello.
Do more than say hello.
That looks like it hurt.
No, it's okay. It's a little sore, but it's okay. Oh, well. You know what? If I can have babies, I can handle a cut. So, yeah, Alicia, try the garlic parmesan wings, too. Those are good, too. Okay. So, here we go. This is real time, how you fix it in the kitchen. Yes. I'm going to wrap the finger. It's not bleeding that much, just a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Told you, it's just an apple.
Well, I know. I just don't know.
Let me see here. Okay. I'm gonna put this glove on. You see what's that? Bless your heart. That's what I like about your videos are real. Tell your daughter you are my girl. They like you, Maddie. My videos have to be real because the way I see it, y'all. Give me another one.
What?
We have. Hold that for me. There are so many of these cooking videos out here where folks make everything look perfect, like nothing goes wrong in their kitchen. That is not my kitchen. Okay? Oh, yeah, stuff happens in my kitchen. Real not okay stuff, but I'm all right. This was fine. Okay, then I'm going to put this cutting glove on top of it. Watch this. They ain't not going to know what happened. See, everybody else be stopping, trying to call the paramedics. Great day. You're going to cut yourself in the kitchen if you cooking. There. Bam. And we're back. All right, let me switch my knife out. Hold on.
Is that
Okay.
the wrong hand?
No, it was this one.
Oh.
Okay, so Alicia, check out, yeah, you guys were talking about wings. Check out the garlic parmesan wing recipe. There's also an Old Bay wing recipe, and there's a whole playlist of air fryer stuff. Did he see me? So my husband just came down here. He's laughing at me. A friend of ours just texted. I'm wondering if our friend happened to be watching me and saw me cut my finger. But I guess not, no, because my husband would have a different face on if he saw me when I cut my finger. It's the face he has now that he just heard me say I cut my finger. I'm all right, though. Yeah, so Alicia, look for that. I think you'll enjoy it. The lemon pepper ones are by far our favorite. My husband asked me today to make some of those. And then the next ones we like are the garlic parmesan ones. I like the garlic parm best, I think.
Same.
Maddie says she does, too. Shauna, you made her feel better when you told her she was your girl, so now she's talking. She was shy a minute ago, y'all. She's not shy no more. Oh, Maddie, Mona says hi. Mona's from New Zealand. Mona is one of our top fans. We love you, Mona. We thank you. You're always so supportive. Mona's been with us, y'all, for a long time. She watches all the videos. She's seen us grow, and I love seeing new family members here. So you see how I'm not cutting these apples really, really small? Again, they're going to be fine. You just want them to get in your mouth without causing a problem. Okay, see there? Just doing a few, cutting them up. And then again, lemon juice will keep them from turning yellow. Oh, this one is not small enough. This one I didn't quite get small. And see, you also learned today what you do if you cut yourself. Wrap that joker up, put some gloves on, and keep it moving. I'm glad y'all recognize that I just try to be real with my videos. There's nothing pretentious about me or anything. We just like, look, I'm at the house with my family. Usually my mom is here with us too, but my mom is, she lives 2 miles away, but she's older. So, you know, because of all this COVID stuff, we kind of have to keep her safe. Yes, garlic parm is the bomb. That's my favorite one. So we haven't had, my mom hasn't been over here in over a month. She's usually here every day. You know, we're that kind of family where my mom is here every day. We're always doing stuff, but she needs her freedom and her space. That's why she has her own condo. She's like, I don't need to live with y'all. We're like, okay, Ma. But then she's here every day. But now with all this COVID nonsense going on, you know what? It's not worth it. We don't want anything to happen to her. So she lives 2 miles from us. So we just go over there. I drive over there probably every other day and talk to her through the window. She comes down to the lobby of her condo. I pull out front in the car. We talk for a few minutes and we bring her food every now and then just to make sure she's okay. And the kids go too. And, you know, it's hard. It's hard. I miss her. I miss seeing her. I miss seeing her do crazy stuff to upset me. And then, oh, thank you, Jonathan said I have a gift for cooking. Thank you. Yeah, I miss my mama because we get into it and stuff. But I miss getting into it with her. And then actually, you know what's so funny, y'all, is we kind of did get into it the other day. She was mad at me about something. I was right. But anyway, that's not the point. She got mad at me. And I didn't realize how mad she was. Okay? You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't realize she was as upset as she was. And then, so I gave her a little bit of time to calm down. She was wrong. But, well, yeah, she was wrong. Okay, so anyway, though, I gave her some time to calm down. And then when I called her back, I said, Mama, we can't be having no virtual arguments. We're not even together now, so we just need to get over it. And she was like, And I said, I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry, Mom. Okay, wait, I got a question here. Alicia said, what days and times am I normally live? You know, Alicia, I'm not normally live on YouTube. I've actually been live more on Facebook, but I'm switching to do more on YouTube because YouTube is cool. So I need to set up a time and start being live more frequently. Set the notifications if you're subscribed, which I'm hoping you are, and then you'll actually see every time I do something. Does that make sense? But I'll talk to my team about it, AKA I'll ask my husband when he'll let me do a live regularly. Somebody said they missed their mama too. My mom and my dad went to be with the Lord 4 years ago. That's sad. Oh, I know it's hard. This week was the celebration. Why was celebration? That's not what well, this week marked 13 years since my father passed away. So, you know, it's kind of bittersweet. That's the other reason I was trying to tell Mom we didn't need to be having no virtual argument this week. And then I apologized for her feeling like she felt, you know. I said, I'm sorry, Mama. I didn't mean to make you feel that way. And I'm sorry you felt that way. I was still right. But in these COVID times, I'm going to give her this argument. Sort of. Someone said. Oh, you found me on Sister Circle, Alicia. That is so. Let me tell you something about Sister Circle. Those women are phenomenal. And I'm so sad. I don't know if y'all heard or not that their show got canceled. Those are some of the most phenomenally sweet women. I loved going on that show. They were kind. They were welcoming. It was none of that. You know how we all think, drama. It was none of that. None of that. They were supportive. They were taking pictures with me. They were in my corner. I had not felt that much love and support from women of color. Y'all know what I mean. You know how we are kind of stereotyped and stuff. It was nothing like that. That was one of my favorite TV appearances ever because it was so much love and support. And I'm just sad to see them go. But I wish them well. Those are some phenomenally talented women. They're going to be all right. You can't stop Miss Quad. Miss Quad, if you ever see this, I want you to know something. I'm in your corner, girl. Moms and daughters, yes, Mona. Okay, so you guys, I'm done cutting for a minute. A little bit of lemon juice, okay? You put that on these apples. And what that's going to do is keep them from turning colors on you, okay? Sweep it around. Ooh. Oh, I don't want that. Set that aside. What was the fried recipe for my dad? Fish. That was my daddy's fried fish. My daddy could fry some fish, y'all. Let me tell you something. That man knew his way around a piece of fish. I'm serious. I wish he was alive. I wasn't cooking this much when he was alive. And I'm sad that he never got to see me cook like this for him. Because, I wish I could have cooked like this for him. I know he would have loved it. And he would have he would have been so proud of me. Okay, we're going to season these apples. Let me get some cinnamon. Hold on. Okay. I know I got it. All right. Here's some cinnamon. Now, we're going to do real home cooking today. I don't know how much we're putting in. Okay? A lot. Enough. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay? Cinnamon. Don't mind if you hear doors opening and closing, y'all. My family's home. We all home. They walking around. We just real. Okay? Oh, Jonathan, your mama died in October of 2008 and daddy in July of 2015. You know, our hearts are with you. The Calabama family loves you. We love parents. We honor and we respect tradition here. And so your mama had cancer, daddy had dementia. Oh, dementia is so hard. That's like losing them twice. You know what I mean? Hold on, now, let's get some sugar out. Hold on a second. That's powder. I don't want that one. I need white sugar and brown sugar. Yeah. Ooh. Woo. I almost dropped it. My husband's looking at me like, for real? Everything is going on in this kitchen today. It's this daggone glove. But, you know, the thing is, dementia is like losing them twice because my godfather had that. And it's so hard because the last time I saw him, he didn't even know who I was. And that was so hard. You know what I mean? He was like, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? They don't, yeah. So our hearts are definitely with you, Jonathan. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Yes, this is how I like to cook, y'all. Just get in the kitchen and do it. I'm going to put just a little bit of brown sugar on here. Okay. Now at times we're going to also sweeten up the custard. See? I'm going to put this down so you can see it. I forgot we're supposed to be cooking. Shawnee said you want the apple with honey. Oh, yes. Honey crisp apples would work. Honey crisp apples are delicious. They have a real nice sweetness to them as well. And a little bit of white sugar I'm going to put in here as well. Just a little bit. Okay? Because I'm going to sweeten up we're going to sweeten up our custard real good. I want some of the flavor to be directly on these apples. You see that? Oh, that looks, yeah, you know, all these things need right here is a little bit of heat. Okay. So, brown sugar, white sugar. This is the best way to spend a Saturday afternoon. Now, this pan, I was going to make it all in this pan, but I didn't realize that if I'm going to also add my apples to it, I need a little bit more space. So, I'm going to take these apples here. And, is it too many apples? No, I think I'll split it. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some of the breadcrumbs here. Right? I might have to make 2 of these. Maybe I'll give some to some friends or something. I'll take one to Mama. And then I'm going to spread these apples throughout. You see this? Because I'm not sure if I need more apples or not. Oh, are y'all seeing this? Are y'all seeing this? During my live, I asked my husband to pin my sites for you to follow on. Oh, thank you, Alicia. Okay, when he comes back down here, I'm going to tell him because he's walking around. I appreciate this, y'all. I never set out to be no internet star. I'm just a lady who likes to cook and likes to talk foolishness, you know? Babe, somebody suggested, Alicia Moody suggested, she found me on Sister Circle, can you pin my sites on here so that people can follow and get the cookbook? Because y'all know I have a cookbook, right? It's called Calabama Cooking. We're just hanging out on He said he'll do it later. He's shaking his head at me because I'm so crazy, y'all. Oh, see, all I'm doing is just mixing the apples in. Now, again, I've never done this recipe before. I just, conceptually, it made sense to me, so I decided to try it. So if this is a total fail, at least we had fun hanging together, right, y'all? I don't think it's going to be a fail. Do y'all think it's going to be a fail? I don't think so. We're going to have to come back, though, and finish it because it's got to bake, you know. Bread pudding needs time to bake. But if this works, y'all, man, we can definitely say we came out of this quarantine with something good. You want the cookbook? Y'all can get the cookbook on Amazon, or you can order it from me. Jonathan said, I still have days where I cry from the time I get, oh, friend. Yeah, I understand that. When I made that video about the fish, I thought about my daddy so much. I was sad. And you know, the hard part for me with daddy was he never met my little babies. He met my oldest son, Richard, because he's 25. But my little ones, they were born after daddy, so he didn't get to meet them. Okay. All right, here we go. Does that look good? And see, I didn't do too much in there. So now we're gonna make our custard. Look at that. Step one, okay? And let's just sprinkle a little bit more on here. I mean, why not? You know, we're here. Okay, I'm gonna get some eggs out and make the custard. Hold on, y'all, hold on, hold the line, hold the phone. Okay. All right, here's some eggs. And let me get one of my good measuring. Oh, I don't want to put my booty in y'all face. Let me be careful. It is not cool to put one's booty in the face of others. Let me get one more thing from out of here. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to use about 5 or 6 eggs in this custard because I want it to stick together. 1. I'm doing it like this because I have no need to try to prove anything with cracking eggs. Somebody asked me, where do I live? Okay, I live in the Washington, D.C. area. I was born and raised in California. My family is from deep in Alabama. Like, my parents grew up within 10 miles of each other, but they didn't know each other, and they met and married in California. Isn't that crazy? But I live in the Washington, D.C. area now, and I've been here in D.C. for over 20 years. So it's actually kind of the perfect little landing spot for all my stuff, you know? 4, 5. Okay. There's 5 eggs. All right. See, you're in Maryland? Alicia, shut up, girl. You in Maryland? We're neighbors. Okay, so when all this in, you know what? The first weekend of this stuff, we had to cancel it. I was going to do a book signing at Williams-Sonoma out in Annapolis. No, Columbia. Because I go out there sometimes. Oh, my gosh. Okay, hold on. Look, see, I'm going to break up these yolks and these eggs. Just a little bit. Can you see that? You teach fitness classes? Oh, girl, this is a divine appointment because you see I got a whole lot going on in here. Ooh, okay, we get the half and half. Make sure that's all right, I'm going to use some half and half. We are cook besties, Alicia. And imagine, it took Sister Circle in Atlanta for us to find each other. Oh, well. All right, I'm going to put about 2 good cups in here of this cream. Okay? Like so. Now I'm going to whisk this together really good. We're going to add some sugar to this because we got to sweeten this up. Okay, a little bit of white sugar. No, I don't know how much I'm using, y'all. If it works, I'll create a recipe, an official recipe. But until that happens, I'm just going to put it together. Would we like to be prayer partners? Well, you know what, Jonathan? We all will be your prayer partner, and we'll all stand with you because we're family here, and we love one another. And Calabama Cooking is about supporting each other and appreciating and celebrating where you're from and where you're going. Let me see. Oh, Miss Philly said she used to live in Columbia. And Alicia said that COVID-19 pound girl. Whew. But Jonathan, we got you covered. We got you covered, okay? You are among friends and family. Here's a little vanilla. I'm going to put a little hit of vanilla in that too. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Let me see. I'm gonna put a little bit more sentiment in here. But you do. Oh, she said that. Alicia said she made these kinds of things with her grandmama, Big Mama. Where's the salt? Hold on, here we go. So, important tip, you guys. Put a hint of salt in your desserts. You know why? And sweet things. It's just going to help the flavor come out. Don't put a whole, like no tablespoon or nothing. Don't go crazy. Okay? Seriously. Just a little bit. Look at that. Okay. Yes. Yes. This is going to bake with this. Oh, Lord. Okay, y'all. Now, what we're going to do, make sure you got these yolks broke up as much as you can. And if you, I know we don't like to eat raw eggs because it makes us sick, but if you want to make sure your custard is right, because that's your sweet factor for your bread pudding, just, you're not really eating it. Hold on. You just, oh yeah, that's good. Oh, that's real good. I'm going to add a little more sugar though. I just gave it a little taste. I'm going to put a little more brown sugar in it. And the reason I'm doing brown sugar is because the way brown sugar has the added molasses to it, it gives a depth to the sweetness that you don't always get with white sugar. White sugar will give you sweetness too. Don't get me wrong. But there's a depth of flavor you can get in brown sugar. Do I ever add bourbon to this recipe? Shauna. Oh, a pinch of salt adds flavor. Shauna said add bourbon. Girl, hold up. Hold up. Shauna just said something. Hang on. She said, bourbon. Well, I know it. Look, don't blame me, y'all. Blame Shauna. Oh, man. Shauna. Yes. Okay, so this is my Basil Hayden. I'm using my good bourbon. Usually I wouldn't use the good stuff for cooking, but it's quarantine. We need something, people. Okay, I'm gonna add a, oops, my husband heard it. He's like, Shauna, okay, here we go. So I'm gonna pour a little, I probably put a 1/4 cup of bourbon in there because Shauna said so. Shauna, and Alicia, what we're gonna have to do is just get together and make up some recipes, and Moni, you let us know if they sound right. Okay. There we go. Oh, I smell the basil. I do believe I'm going to need to make some bourbon sours. Okay, I'm going to take the other side of the knife. Girl, you better go head on, Shauna. Okay, hold on, put a little bit more. Y'all. Okay, I see you. Okay, this is going to be good. My husband is trying to figure out why in the world I'm in this kitchen so loud. But he's going to be happy, and he's going to come find y'all. He's going to be commenting saying, thank y'all. That bourbon was everything in there. This is why I love y'all. Okay, here we go. Now what you want to do is pour this over it. See that? Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Oh, yes. Yeah, see how this is why it looks like it's a lot of liquid, but you see you want it to soak up. See that? Oh, just like this. Now what I like to do next, I'm gonna get, oh, here it is, my apple spoon. Now I'm gonna push this down. Now see, to me this needs more liquid. It needs more. We're gonna do some more. Put a couple more eggs in here. Maybe just one more egg. Ooh, ah, hold on. I wasn't watching what I was doing. There. I hope y'all didn't see that. No, I really hope y'all didn't see that. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna put one more egg. And I just feel like we need some more liquid. It just didn't look liquidy enough to me. Rice pudding and bread pudding. Alicia, look on my channel. I made rice pudding with my mama one time. It was so good. We did a baked rice pudding. I know what you're talking about. Let me get tissue in my hand. It's a mess. Put some more cinnamon in here. Now, in this extra custard, I'm going to go light on the sugar in this one because I have good sugar in the other part, but I don't want it to be I don't want it to not be sweet, but I don't need to go as heavy. Okay? I hope that's enough extra liquid. This is a big bread pudding. Here we go. I hit it with the vanilla. Oh, I almost forgot. We have to name this one. Oh, yeah. There we go. Here we go. What y'all doing? I'm just looking. Okay. Now let's see how this goes in here. Because we want to cover this up. We really want this liquid. That's better. Because you know what's going to happen if we don't have enough liquid? It's going to be dry, and we don't want that. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Now that's looking right, ain't it? Can y'all see it? That looks right, don't it, y'all? Girl, I love to be on the fly. Because you know what? Everything can't be planned out and perfect. That's how you miss things. You miss stuff if you're not in the moment. You got to be in the moment. You got to be real time. Okay, I'm going to do that. Yes, now you see how that liquid is starting to come up on those sides? You see that? See that? That's what we want. So I'm going to push this down in here like that. And don't worry about that little bit of bourbon. It's going to be good for flavor, y'all, but it's going to cook off. So the children are not going to get drunk. Promise. My babies, I cook with liquor all the time. I call it juice. It's seasoning. Yeah, see, now we want this to soak in. Now, here's the next tip you want on your bread pudding. Well, I mean, it ain't going to hurt nothing, is it? And we'll put this in our glaze too. Don't worry, I got some more bourbon. This ain't all I got. Kind of like cornbread and dressing. Yeah, it'll be stiff. You got to do that. And then the other thing we do is we put like a nice little glaze on it after we're done. And that'll help it too. This is going to cook off. All this going to cook off. Don't worry. Don't worry. All this going to cook off. Okay? It's just a little bit coming out. I hope Daddy Cooks goes live again. I know Phil is the king of going live. Okay. Now, here's the key. What you want to do is let this sit like this. Okay? Let it sit like that for about 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Okay? And okay, let it sit like that for about 20 or 30 minutes because you want the bread and everything to soak up all that. If you put it in the oven and just bake it now, I mean, it'll be fine, but it'll be so much better, levels better if you cover it or just let it sit here and let it soak in all of that liquid for a while. And then when you bake it, cover it and bake it at first so that all the steam and everything cooks back into it. And then we take off the lid for like the last 10 minutes or so. Trust me on that. Okay, y'all. Keep your notifications handy because I'm going to come back, okay? I'm going to let this sit for about 20, 30 minutes. Then I'm going to put it in the oven. It's probably going to take it almost an hour to expand and marinate. That's right. You just want to soak up those flavors, and it's going to get all in there. And then I'm going to let it sit and marinate. Then I'm going to put it in the oven and bake it. And then I'm going to take it out of the oven. It'll be a while, but I'm going to come back live, and we'll make a glaze for the top, and as soon as it comes out the oven, we're going to put the glaze on it, and we'll probably make like a bourbon caramel glaze or something like that. Does that make sense? All right. So, y'all, keep your notifications handy. Share this. Keep the notifications up so we can come back. I'm going to catch y'all again, and we're going to finish this dish up later on this afternoon. Let me see. Oh, Jonathan, you were at the foot of Mama's bed. I was with my daddy when he took his last breath. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I feel like we shared something. My husband was there too, and so was my mama. I loved him. I miss him. I'm so glad we have found each other, family. Look at that. We all in this COVID-ness together. Your husband wants it now. Well, Shauna, look, you tell him that we can't have it now because you put the bourbon in it. All right, fam. Keep your eyes open. I'll see you guys in another couple hours probably. Gonna let it soak. Gotta give it some time to bake and everything, but I'll be back. All right. Love y'all. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.